much better.
Come in?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
So you can see.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're me.
Welcome, everyone. We have 3 people. All right, so welcome. My name's Ava, and I'm going to be sharing this practice with you guys this evening. We're going to do a chill and stretch yoga practice. So we'll be doing longer held poses to kind of work into those connective tissues. So if you guys have a block handy, go grab the block. This is going to be one of our tools today. If you don't have a block, then you can use a pillow, or if you have a book that's I know that's kind of weird, or a box that's like this size. So I usually do a good size good length centering in the beginning of my classes, but for this class, we're only going to have 30 minutes. Starting next week, our classes will be 45 minutes. So to save time, I really want to get an amazing practice in. So we're going to jump straight into the practice. So that way we can save a longer meditation for the end. And I have my lovely roommate, Peyton, here. And she is also a grad assistant at the rec. And she's going to be demoing some of these poses and doing the practice with us. So we'll begin in a comfortable seat. Oh, and also if you have a chair nearby, we're going to use just any type of chair. We're going to use this for some shoulder opening exercises. So we'll all begin in a comfortable seat. And we're going to begin by relaxing the entire legs and kind of just grounding in, lengthen through both sides of the body. Inhale the shoulders up, exhale and back and down, lengthen the neck. And you're going to inhale and really draw the belly in towards the spine, and you're going to draw the crown of your head up. And then exhale, bring the ear over to your right. And then inhale, chin to chest, and then over to the left. Then roll the head back, lifting the chin, open the throat. Kind of go at your own pace here, going using your breath with the movement to really just get deeper. We use that Ujjayi pranayama breath by constricting the back of the throat to make that beautiful ocean sound like and switch directions wherever you're at. Continuing to breathe deeply and move as slow or as fast as you want to. Tune into the body, even close your eyes a little bit. Really notice what it's like to be here and to be on your mat, to be really stretching and opening up the neck. I know that I'm sitting for most of the day, and I'm pretty sure I know a lot of people are right now, so this is really important to kind of get back in the body and really open up the body. And we will inhale, come back to center. Interlace all 10 fingers, bring the hands to the heart. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale, press the palms forward. Inhale, stretch the arms up, shoulders back, gaze up, open the chest, bring the arms back just a little bit further. And then exhale, bring the palms down, keeping the shoulders down, and arc the back, look down towards the navel. Inhale, press open and expand, shoulders back, biceps behind the ears. Exhale, round the spine, bring the spine into flexion and look towards the navel. Inhale, open, expand, shoulders back, just a little bit further, and let's pulse here for a little bit. Really pulsing those shoulders back, nice. Feel those shoulders opening. Beautiful. And then exhale, round. Bring the hands down and look towards the navel. One more. Inhale, open, expand, shine your heart forward. Stretch just a little bit more. And then exhale, sweep the palms down. All right, so one of the next poses that we're going to do is actually a moving posture. So it's called a Kundalini Kriya. Kriya means moving pose. And because we're sitting for most of the day, being at home, I like to do some movement and kind of get the energy moving so that way we can go deeper into our stretches when we start our stretching practice. So we're going to, I'll demo this for you. I mean, if you've taken my class before, you've probably done this, but I will demo for you. Arms are out in a T, bend the elbows, bring the thumbs to the outside, fingers on the inside. And then it looks like this. So you want to keep your tailbone tilted forward. The chin stays in the line, the head stays in line with the body. So it's going to be an inhale left, exhale right, like this. And the eyes are going to remain closed. Once we finish the round, we're going to inhale and we're going to hold it. And then when you exhale, we can release the palms. All right, so we'll begin. Arms out to a T. Bend the elbows, fingers in the front, thumbs in the back. Close the eyes and begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale and hold. And exhale slowly out the mouth. Allow the palms to sink down to the knees. You can have the palms face down if you want to ground this energy. And just notice, just breathe. Notice the shift in energy, the shift in your emotional state, in your mental state when you use the breath. The breath is such an amazing tool. Begin to slow down the breathing. Feeling the inhales expand you and the exhales contract you. Feel the whole body breathing. One more inhale here. One more exhale. And let's come into a tabletop position. So we're going to set this up with our knees hip width distance, toes are untucked. So the toes are like untucked like this. And you want to make sure that you have the hips directly over the knees and the shoulders are directly over the wrists. 4 to 6 inches is the usual distance between the knees. And we will begin with dropping the belly, bringing the tailbone up, shoulders back, gaze up. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the tailbone, look towards the belly. Inhale, belly drop, tailbone lift, shoulders back, gaze up. Exhale, round the spine, tailbone tuck, look towards the belly. Inhale, belly drop, tailbone lift, shoulders back, gaze up. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the tailbone, look towards the belly. Inhale, belly drop, tailbone lift, shoulders back, gaze up. And exhale, round, tuck, and look towards the belly. And let's inhale back to a neutral spine. So for this next pose, you're going to walk your left hand in to the middle. This might appear to be like I'm talking about the right side, but just listen to my verbal cues because I'm not going to be mirroring you on this practice. Inhale, sweep the right arm up, stretch that entire right side, and then exhale, bring that right arm threaded underneath the left. Bring the right ear to the mat, and inhale, stretch that left arm up and wrap it around. Another variation, which I love to do, is kind of tiptoeing your fingers to the far end of the mat and just grabbing onto the other end of the mat. This really stretches the lats and helps to open the shoulders. So if you can't get that far, that's fine. You can have your hand be right here, but yeah, really feel that opening in the lats. This is also going to stretch the pectoral muscles as well. Slow, deep breaths. One more. Bring that left hand back in close to the face. And then inhale, press through the left arm. Stretch the right arm up. Open, expand, open just a little bit more. And then exhale, bring the right hand down. Inhale, left side. Bring the left arm up. Stretch over. It's like you're going to touch the wall or whatever is over to your right. Stretch just a little bit more. And then exhale, we're going to thread that left arm underneath the right. And let's take whatever variation, whether you want to wrap your right arm around and grab onto the inner left side, or my favorite, tiptoe the fingers to the outer edge of the mat, and you can hold onto that mat and really get that extra stretch in the right lat. Deep breaths. Slowing it down. A few more breaths. One more. And slowly start to bring that right hand in towards the face. Inhale, press through the right hand. Lift that left arm up. Stretch and stretch and stretch. And then exhale, left hand comes back down. All right, so the next Kriya that we're going to do is going to be sitting back in this kind of Virasana hero's pose. And this is going to stretch the feet just like this. So we're going to bring the arms open and then take a slight back bend. Bringing the scapulas together, lifting the gaze, dropping the head back. The arms are cactus. And then exhale, bring the arms forward. Inhale, open the arms, bring the shoulders back, open and expand. Taking the slight back bend. Inhale, press the arms forward, round, and exhale, open and expand. Take a breath in here and work your chest even higher. And then exhale, bring the palms in together. Try to wrap those scapulas around. Squeeze just a little bit tighter. And then inhale, sweep the arms back. Take the back bend. Drop the head back. Cactus the arms. One more. Bring the exhale and bring the arms forward. And then inhale, sweep the arms back to cactus, drop the head, back bend. One more breath. And then exhale, bring yourself back to neutral. So, for those of you who have a chair nearby, please grab the chair. So I'll give a couple options. Maybe some of you don't have a chair nearby, so this is an amazing shoulder stretch. I'll show you what to do. If you don't have the chair nearby, then you're going to come into a melting heart pose, which is just like this. You start into tabletop, and then you'll walk your hands forward until your chest and chin come to the mat. So you'll do that, but we're actually going to be using the chair if we have it. So Peyton and I are with this chair here. So, all right, we're going to start with the knees back. A little bit more space. Can you see me? All right, so we're going to start with the arms straight on the chair. Bring this back a little bit. Okay, arms are straight, knees are back, the hips should be above the knees. And then we're just going to drop down. Try to drop down and try to keep the arms straight. So we're really working into not only the shoulders, but we're working into that thoracic flexibility. The thoracic is like the center part of the spine, that middle spine. Slow, deep breaths, trying to work the chest and the belly closer to the mat. Slow and deep breaths. Good job, Peyton. You look great. Slow, deep breaths. We'll take 3 more breaths here. You can actually just let your head hang forward. One more breath. And on the inhale, this happens very slowly. So we're going to tuck the tailbone and kind of wave the spine, tucking the tailbone a lot and then coming up. So see how my body is kind of, my spine is in flexion and my body is kind of like, inflection, it's not arched. This is going to stabilize the shoulders and then just slowly just slide off. Okay. And just take some shoulder rotations here. Bring the shoulders forward and back. Nice. Now, if that was enough, you can go into that again. If you feel like you could do a deeper stretch, we're going to do a little bit of a deeper variation on this. So again, hips are directly above the knees. Toes are, you can have them tucked or untucked, it doesn't really matter. But instead of having the arms straight, you're going to have them bent, and the palms are in Anjali Mudra. Bring the head down. Oop, my bun got in the way. All right, bring the head down, and we're going to go back into this. And then if it's available for you, we're going to try and work the thumbs closer in towards the back of the neck to really get a deeper stretch. And the chair's moving. Okay, they can still see me. All right, and breathing slow and deep. We'll do 5 more breaths here. as we come out of this, you're going to slowly tuck the tailbone, arc the spine, straighten the hands, or straighten the arms rather, and then just slowly come up. All right, and then we'll meet back on the mat. You can push the chair away. Meet back on the mat, and let's take some shoulder rotations. And let's really add some oomph to this, bringing the arms forward, up, and then cactus and back, really opening up those scapula, opening up the shoulders, opening up the heart, expanding completely. Deep breaths. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. One more. And then exhale, bring it back in. Okay, so we'll do a little bit of back. Yeah, okay, good. We're good on time. So we'll do a little bit of spinal opening because we already started with some thoracic opening. So we are going to come into that melting heart pose. So the hips are directly above the knees. The toes are untucked, okay? So once you're in that position, I'm going to just slowly walk the hands forward. And you want to walk the hands not too far forward because the object here is to try and get the belly as close to the thighs as possible to get a deeper stretch in the thoracic and then cervical spine. Bringing the chin to the mat. Try and work your hands into touch, thumbs into touch. This is going to really stretch the lats. So you're stretching not only your thoracic, not only your cervical spine, but also your, you good? Mm-hmm. It's tight, right? Or it's intense, right? Yeah. And then slow, deep breaths. Oh, it hurts? So if this hurts at all, then don't be in it. But if it's just a slight discomfort, then stay in the pose. You'll know the difference between pain and just a deep stretch. Yeah, that works. One more breath. All right, bring the arms out to parallel and slowly bring the hips up and bring the hips down to come into a Sphinx pose. So the feet are together, legs are zipped up like a cobra tail, and your shoulders are directly above your elbows. And inhale, we're going to press the chest forward, try to bring the shoulders down and back. Then inhale, lift the chin. Slow, deep breaths. We'll take 2 breaths here. One more. And then exhale, first slowly lift the head. Now we'll bring the hands out wide. If you have lower back problems, then you can stay in Sphinx pose. So we'll bring the palms out wide. And then inhale, press through the palms, keeping the shoulders down and back. And it's a little more intense if you have your legs zipped up like the cobra tail. So if it's too intense, you can kind of bring your legs out to the side like I just did. And bring the head up. So this is working more into the lumbar spine. Take a couple deep breaths here. One more. And then first look up, bringing the chin parallel, and then exhale, bring the elbows down. We're going to go a little bit deeper with this by bringing the palms back and our arms are going to be tucked back. So the elbows are tucked in towards the body, and the forearms are about 90 degrees from your bicep. We're going to come into a deeper back bend. So again, if you have back problems, definitely sit this one out. Inhale, press through the hands and come up to a full cobra pose. Now you can keep your chin neutral if you don't want as much of a stretch in your cervical spine, or you can drop the head back. It's really up to you. We'll take 2 more breaths in here. Make sure that you're squeezing the glutes in together. This really protects the lower back. 1 more breath. And on the exhale, very slowly allow yourself to lower. All right. And bring the palms on top of one another and pillow your face on the hands. Bend the knees, and we'll just take some windshield wipers left and right to release the lower back. Keeping with your breath. All right, come back to center, and then we'll press up. So we're going to take a wide leg child's pose. Bring the knees out as wide as the mat, then sit the hips back on the heels. And then slowly walk the hands forward, and you can bring one cheek to the mat. This is a nice counter pose for the back bend that we just did. For every extension that we do, we have to do a counter stretch. Slow down the breath. And imagine that when you breathe, your breath is filling your back with air. Your breath is filling your back with energy. Couple more breaths. One more. Open the mouth, exhale it out. Bring the forehead to the mat, and we'll take some little shakes of the forehead, massaging the forehead, massaging the third eye. All right, now slowly begin to walk yourself up. And you will lie down for a final relaxation. So let the legs open wide, feet fall open, arms relax, palms face up to receive. Try to bring the shoulder blades back just a little bit. This is really restorative for the spine. Lengthen through the neck and close your eyes. Let go of trying to control the breath and just feel your body being breathed. Bring your awareness to the crown of your head. Feel the energy on the crown of your head. Relax your entire scalp. Bring your awareness to your forehead. And imagine that I'm pressing my thumb into your forehead. And then as I slowly release my thumb, little beads of water fall down your face, melting every single muscle in your face. releasing the jaw, releasing the mouth, letting the tongue fall, and lips become soft. Relax your neck. Imagine that anything that you are holding in your throat area, anything you needed to say, anything you said but didn't want to, just letting go, allowing that area to soften. Notice your shoulders and relax your shoulders. Relax your biceps. Relax your triceps. Relax your forearms, your wrists, and your hands. Imagine that there's energy coming out through your fingertips and going into the earth. Relax your chest and your upper back. Relax your rib cage and your lower and your middle back. Relax the belly, sides of the body, and your lower back. Release the hips. Release the thighs. Letting go of the glutes and the hamstrings. Relax the knees. Relax the shins. Let go of the calves. Release your ankles. And let go of your feet. Relax every toe. Imagine that there's energy shooting out from your feet, going deep into the earth. You are here, present, as you notice that everything in this moment is perfect. I encourage you to stay here. Let the silence have its way with you. And when your mind tells you that it wants to move or it wants to get up, stay even longer. It's when you soften into those sharp edges, soften into the resistance. It's on the other side of that that the magic happens. It's been such an honor to guide you through your practice. And please take this energy in with you throughout the rest of the night and the weekend. And I teach this class every Tuesday and Thursday, 6:15. It's going to be 45 minutes starting next week. Divine in me bows to the divine in you. Namaste.